the fifth presentation of the camp meeting, which is my third and last.
Ndinokuchingamidzai kupresentation yechishanu inova yechitatu yangu neyekupedzisira.
Let's open with a word of prayer.
Ngativhurei nemunamato.
Holy God, as we continue to study your word,
Mwari vatsvene, apo tinoenderera mberi nekudzidza shoko renyu,
as we try to understand more of your will,
apo tinozama kunzwisisa zvikuru zvezvekuda kwenyu,
we ask that you would continue to be with us and bless us.
tinokumbira kuti murambe muchinge muinesu nekutikomborera.
In Jesus' name, amen.
Muzita raJesu, amen.
So, things that we've discussed in our last study,
Zvinhu zvatadhiskasa muchidzidzo chedu chapfuura.
I want to begin by saying that I think I've consistently taught, even though it may have been misunderstood by some,
Ndoda kuramba ndichiendera mberi ndichiti ndofunga kuti ndakadzidzisa zviri consistent, kunyange zvisina kunyatsonzwisisiwa nevamwe.
that the problem in our human nature
Kuti dambudziko muchimiro chedu sevanhu,
that we call sinful nature
dambudziko ratinoti sinful nature,
isn't so much the corruption of any elements of our nature,
haisi corruption yemaelements enature yedu.
to state it another way, the lower powers have not been corrupted,
Kungozvitaura neimwe nzira, malower powers haana kukoraptwa.
it's not that when we were created we didn't love chocolate and now we do,
Haisi nyaya yekuti patakagadzirwa taisada chocolate asi zvino taakuida,
or that when we were created we didn't thirst for Coke and now we do.
kana kuti patakagadzirwa taatisina nyota yeCoca-Cola ai zvino taakuida.
Those foods were designed, created to tap into the desires and the demands that the human body or the human being has.
Izvi zvikafu zvakadhizainwa zvikagadzirwa kuti zvinonanga pane madesires ayo munhu ainawo.
Those food scientists understand lower powers.
Mascientists aya vanogadzira chikafu vanonzwisisa malower powers.
They've not changed,
Malower power haana kuchinja,
and they just know how to make the lower powers happy.
vanongoziva kuti vanomafadza seiko malower powers aya.
What's happened is in that study is that the balance of power is not working well.
Zvakazoitika muchidzidzo ichi ndezvekuti kubhalansa kwemasimba acho ndokusiri
That's what
kushanda
my
zvakanaka.
understanding of sinful humanity is.
Ndokunzwisisa kwangu kwekuti munhu anotadza chimiro chake ndechipi.
Sinful nature
Chimiro chechitema
is the misbalance of power.
kushaya balance kwemasimba.
When you come to the recent study of fast brain, slow brain,
Patinouya pachidzidzo chemanje manje chefast brain neslow brain,
the dynamics are similar, but they're not identical.
madynamics acho akada kufanana asi haasi
Because
identical.
what this model acknowledges, recognizes,
Nekuti model iyi zvainozorecognize kana
is that
zvainoidentify
sometimes we behave badly
ndezvekuti dzimwe nguva tinoita behavior yakashata
as a natural response to what's happening to us, to our environment.
senatural response kune zvinhu zvinenge zvichiitika kunharaunda yedu.
Which means that sometimes when you do something bad, you don't get accused of a crime for that action.
Zvoreva kuti dzimwe nguva patinoaccuswa nekuita patinoita chimwe chinhu chakashata hatiaccuswi semunhu anenge aita chinhu chakashata.
Okay, so that's my summary for the last presentation.
Ndo samari yangu yechidzidzo chapfuura.
Any questions?
Pane ane mubvunzo here?
No? Oh,
Could you elaborate on when you said sinful nature is the misbalance of powers?
Tijekeserewo pamati sinful nature ndokusabhalansa kwemasimba.
misbalance. People understand higher and lower in different ways.
Vanhu vanonzwisisa higher nelower powers nenzira dzakasiyana.
And when we've looked at fast brain, slow brain, one of the reasons for doing that
Patakambotarisa fast brain neslow brain, imwe yemhaka yataiita zvinhu izvi
one of the reasons is to help us to stop doing something that I think we've tended to do.
imwe mhaka yaiva yekutibetsera kusiya kuita chimwe chinhu chatakarerekera kuita.
We tend to take the word low and high
Tinowanzotora mavara ekuti low nehigh
and turn them into bad and good.
tobva tamashandura kuti imwe yakanaka imwe yakashata.
Which is why we've got bad and good for fast and slow brain. Which the
Ndosaka
reason why they're in
paine bad negood, fast neslow brain.
The reason why they're in quotation marks is because they're not bad or good.
Mhaka zviri mumaquotation marks ndeyekuti hadzina kushata hadzina kunaka.
So lower powers are not bad things.
Malower powers haazi zvinhu zvakashata.
Bad things. And higher powers are not good.
Mahigher powers haasi chinhu chakanaka.
What I think it's trying to indicate
Zvandinofunga kuti zviri kuzama kuindicate
is when there's a conflict between the two.
Kuti kana paine makakatano pakati pezviviri izvi.
I'm not going to define what higher and lower powers are, but if there's a conflict between the two, the higher ones should win.
Handisi kuzodefina higher nelower powers, but kana paine makakatano pazviviri izvi, mahigher powers ndo anofana kuwina.
I hope that answered that question.
Ndoimba kuti ndapindura mubvunzo iwoyo.
Alyssa?
Alyssa.
Kind of have as an example,
Semenzaniso.
because it's not always black and white.
Nekuti hazvigari zviri black and white.
If a person needs to eat more to gain weight
Kana
to be
munhu
healthy,
achinida kuti adye zvakawanda kuti againe weight kuti ave healthy,
then they will have different eating habits than a person needing to lose weight to be healthy.
then anozova different eating habits. Mumwe anenge achifanira kuluza weight, mumwe asagaina.
So the person thinking that they need to eat more might feel guilty and struggle to do the right thing for them.
Are you clear with the I wasn't going to comment. It's fine.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Any more questions? Okay. I want to take a small break,
Izvi ndoda kuti timbozvipa kabreak.
and I want to ask a question.
Ndoda kubvunza mubvunzo.
Not related to what we've been discussing.
Hazvina ukama nezvinhu zvatava tiri kutaura.
What is the king of the north?
King of the North chii?
Who wants to go first?
Ndiani ada kutanga?
Question was what?
Mubvunzo wanga kuti chii?
Trumpism.
Iye apindura achiti Trumpism.
Anyone else?
Pane mumwe here?
Christina?
Christina?
The king of the north is a beast. It's a beast of Bible prophecy.
King of the North ibeast yeBible prophecy.
Is a beast? Is that what you said?
Wati chikara.
You said a beast, and then a beast,
Bible prophecy.
and then you said
Wati chikara wakazoti chii?
a beast of Bible prophecy.
Chikara chemu Bible prophecy.
Who's next? Kathy?
God?
Esi ati ndiMwari. Ati
Okay.
itu yaMwari.
Tool of God? Anyone else? Christine?
I was going to say the punisher of God's people, but I think it might be the same as a tool of God.
Ndanichazoti anopanisha vanhu vaMwari asi ndofunga zvafanana nekuti itu yaMwari.
I'd say yes, it's the same.
Ndoti hongu zvakafanana.
So it's a refinement. Is that right? A tool of God to punish God's people.
Itu yaMwari kupanisha vanhu vaMwari.
Anyone else?
Pane mumwe here zvakare? Curtis?
A kingdom that rules the world.
Umambo hunotonga nyika.
Put world in quotation marks? Because world can mean different things.
Toisa world mumaquotation marks nekuti world inogona kureva zvakasiyana siyana.
Oh. So I just put world in quotation marks because it could say the Middle East, for instance. It might not be literally the whole planet. So that was that.
ndangoisa ma-quotation marks nekuti inogona kunge isiri nyika yese, inogona kunge ingori kamwe chikamu kenyika.
I didn't hear what you said.
And then I said, I'm just keeping that agnostic, so not attaching a moral element to it.
Ati ari kungozvikipa zviri agnostic asi kuatacha
Okay, is it
moral
read?
thing
Sure.
pazviri.
Anybody else? Alyssa? How
Elisa,
come we've got so many different answers?
sei tine maansa akawanda akasiyana.
Church over state power.
Sorry?
Church over state power.
Hanzi masimba echurch pamusoro pestate.
So that doesn't quite tell us what it is.
Hazvinyatsotiudza kuti chii.
Or does it?
Kana zvotiudza here?
It does.
Okay, I'll leave it there.
Okay.
Andres?
So I would add, I'm not sure if what is what Kurt just meant, but I would add that it rules in a specific way.
Ndoedhera kuti inotonga nenzira iri specific.
In a specific way is what?
Which is, I was waiting for, which is survival, like so survival of the fittest.
Inova survival of the fittest.
So only the fittest rule the world?
Saka avo vari fit chete ndo vanotonga nyika.
Yeah. As in contrast of like cooperating with other people, it rules the world by domination. Yes, domination.
Tichikontrasta nevamwe vanhu
Itself?
inotonga vanhu nekudominate.
What do you mean, sorry?
Iyo pachezvayo
It rules
here
the world by itself.
inotonga nyika iyo
Yes.
pachezvayo here yega ati hongu.
Isn't that what all that just says?
Hazvisiri here zvinorehwa
I could
pese
just
apa.
put on its own at the end.
Ndokugona kunyora kuti pachezvayo
I guess,
kwekupedzisira.
yeah, maybe.
But that would just be a tautology then.
Inge ingori tautology.
If I just put a kingdom that rules the world,
Tikangoti kingdom inotonga
Yes.
nyika.
yeah,
I agree.
okay. Maria? Are you changing that or adding to it?
I'm adding to it. How about state nationalism?
Kuti kati state nationalism.
Alyssa?
Elisa,
Because she was next to, so.
So what Gloria was saying is, I think
Just give us your answer.
what I was going to say was the manosphere.
ndandichizoti manosphere.
What is manosphere?
Manosphere chii?
For the uninitiated, like me?
Kuna
It's a
vasingazivi
term used to describe a group of individuals that hold a mindset
ivara rinoshandiswa kudescribe ma-individuals vane pfungwa
of male superiority
dzekuti vanhurume vari pamusoro
and seeing women, LGBTQ, immigrant rights as a threat to them.
vachiona madzimai nema-LGBTQ nevamwe vakadaro sethreat kwavari.
and to get back their rights.
It's too long.
Okay, that's
I've already
okay.
got long. Is it men or women?
Mainly men.
So it's men or women?
It could be
varume here
both.
kana kuti vakadzi
Okay, so as I'm saying, it's men or women.
Yes.
varume
It's
kana
a
kuti
statement, not a
vakadzi.
It's a
question.
mindset of people,
So
but mainly of men.
it's not only men.
havasi vanhurume chete here.
99.9%.
He'll tell you when you can speak. Don't look at me. Look at him. Is it only men?
vanhurume chete
99%.
here. Iye ati
That's no.
99%. Saka hanzi kwete.
Correct.
So
Wait for the tunnel.
it's men or women
varume kana vakadzi.
Men and women, yes, both.
that
That believe that males should rule the world.
vanotenda kuti vanhurume vanofana kutonga nyika.
that's what manosphere means.
Ndozvinorehwa nemenosphere.
Think so?
Okay. Anyone else?
Pane mumwe here?
Christine.
Christine.
This isn't adding, but it just seems like these are all characteristics of one entity. But
Ndofunga kuti aya macharacteristics entity imwe chete.
I think that's
Oh, okay. Anyone else?
Pane mumwe here?
So, number one. What's number one? That was
Number
Gloria.
one chi.
What does that mean?
Inorevei.
It's a state power of USA. You know, the church would be MAGA, and the church.
1 second.
Hanzi i-state power ye-USA.
It's
Kereke
a-
yacho iri mari.
It's state power.
Yes.
I-state power.
Anything else?
Pane zvimwe here?
Francisco said it's a political movement. He's helping me out here.
No, I
Francisco
didn't.
ari kundibatsira achiti political movement. Yabva aramba.
Okay, yes, I know.
Go again?
There is no one named that here.
That's good. Yeah.
I just got state power. Nothing else? So that's what Trumpism is.
Saka
Yes.
Trumpism ingori state power.
Trumpism is the
Republican
Republican Party.
Trumpism ndiyo
Yes.
Republican
The
Party.
MAGA.
Ati hongu akati maga.
Beautiful MAGA.
MAGA is, yeah. We're dividing state with MAGA. MAGA would be the church.
Maga ndo ineri church.
Trumpism is the state. So MAGA rise over Trumpism. So it could-
Trumpism iri church. Iri state.
I just want the King of the North.
Oh, okay.
Indongoda king of the
You tell
north.
me what the King of the North is.
Ndiudzo kuti king of the north chi.
Trumpism. Yeah.
Kwanzi Trumpism.
That's where we started.
Ndo patatangira.
Trump.
And I don't know what Trumpism means, so I asked you to tell me what it meant.
Handizi kuti Trumpism chi saka ndakukumbira kuti undiudze kuti chi.
I guess, President Trump is the king of the North. Yeah.
Ndokona kuti President Trump ndiye king of the
Trumpism
north.
means Trump.
Yes.
Trumpism zvoreva kuti
It's
Trump here.
presidency.
Hanzi hongu
So I
upresident
take the
wake.
ism out.
Ndobvisa ism here yacho.
Yes. He's
That's
the
cool.
ruler. right now. He's the president of the USA. So
Anzi ndiye
Okay,
mutongi, ndiye president we-USA.
So it's just Trump.
So angori Trump.
And so it's not the Republican Party.
Saka haisi Republican
it's
Party.
just Trump. Yeah.
Trump isn't the Republican Party. He's the president.
Trumpism is Republican Party in the president.
He rules over the Republican Party.
Anotonga
Sure.
pamusoro pe-Republican Party.
But it's not the Republican Party.
But haisi Republican Party.
Yeah, just Trump. Yeah.
So get rid of that. Yeah. And state power.
Yeah, saka haisi
Yeah,
state
you
power.
can get rid of that too. Just Trump.
Want to get rid of that?
Yes.
Tobvisa.
So I did ask what, and you gave me who.
Ndafunza kuti chi iwe ukandipa kuti ndiani.
That's fine. So someone said a beast. Who was that?
Mwe munati chikara ndiani.
So I've got a beast. I've got a tool to punish God's people.
Paitwa beast, paitwa
said that?
tool yekupanisha vanhu vaMwari. Ndianadaro.
Okay, so that was Kathy and Christine.
Kathy na Christine.
A kingdom that rules the world. That was Curtis and Andreas.
Kingdom inotonga nyika ndiketis na Andreas.
Church over state. That was Alyssa.
Church of a State ndialisa.
State nationalism. That was Alyssa. And
State nationalism ndialisa.
oh, who was that? Oh, that was you. Sorry. And Manosphere was Alyssa.
Manosphere ndialisa.
Anyone else?
Pane mumwe zvakare here?
Does that mean everybody agrees with these answers, or people are not sure?
Zvoda kuti munhu wese anobvumirana nemhinduro idzi here kana kuti vanhu havasi sure.
I feel like a vote coming on now.
Inonzwa kunge pachavhotwa manje manje.
Curtis?
Curtis.
I think Christine said that a lot of those sound like characteristics.
Ndofunga kuti Christine ati akawanda aya anoita kunge ma-characteristics.
As opposed to answering the what question that you asked.
Zvopikisana nekupindura kuti mavhunza imi kuti chii King of the North zvamavhunza.
Except your one.
Kusara kweyako.
Obviously.
Obviously, yes. we picked that up. Okay. So Revelation 13.
Saka zvakazarurwa 13.
Verse 1, perhaps.
Ndima yekutanga.
Yes. Revelation 13, we see a beast.
Zvakazarurwa 13 tinoona chikara.
Okay with that, Christine?
Christine zviri right here.
Okay with that, Christina? A beast, Revelation 13, verse 1?
Christina,
Okay.
Revelation 13 verse 1.
So that beast,
Saka chikara ichi
is that the king of the north?
ndicho King of the North here.
Or is that a king of the north? Yeah, I'll go with, is that the king of the north?
Ndicho King of the North here.
Christina said yes already, so we won't ask her.
Christina atoti hongu kudhara saka
Andreas?
tichamubvunza.
Just yes or
Andreas,
no, is that the king of the north?
hongu kana kwete ndiye King of the North here.
Not sure.
You don't know?
Hata hazivi.
Alyssa?
Alisa,
Alyssa said no, Andreas said he didn't know.
Alisa ati kwete. Andreas ati anga asingazivi.
Yes or no?
Hongu kana kwete.
Yeah. Not sure, Anna? Anna says she's not sure.
Anna
Gloria?
Tasi. Gloria.
Yes or no? Yes? Francis? Christine? I'll go with the yes. Trey? Oh. Mika? Okay, so we can all whiz through. I won't give names now. Yes? Francine? Yes? Okay, 3 yeses. So that was Nancy, Carmel, and Francine. So no? Bell? So Gina? Okay. You really don't know? She really doesn't know.
Yes.
Maurice? Yes? We've got yes, yes, and of course Christina said yes. Donna? Yes. Yep, 2 yeses. Victor?
Vanhu vari kuti hongu, vamwe
Elaine and
varipindura
Kathy?
kwete.
Okay, not sure. Yes. So we've got
Vamwe
quite a
havasivi.
few yeses and we've got some no's.
Tino vati hongu vakawanda,
Who
vamwe
wants to have
vati
a go
kwete.
explaining why that is the king of the north?
Anoda kutsanangura here kuti sei ari yeking of the north.
Christina, you're going to explain why that's the king of the north.
Christina uchatsanangurirawo kuti sei iri yeking
Oh,
of
in a
the north.
second.
So my opinion,
Funga
Daniel
kwangu.
gives us those 4 beasts, which are all the king of the north.
Daniel anotipa zvikara 4 zvinova zvese making of the north.
And here
My translators aren't working. Can you hear?
Yeah, she already translated.
Okay.
Okay, so Revelation 13, verse 2 gives us
Revelation 13 ndima ya2 inotipa
the descriptions.
madescription.
It is bear, lion, leopard. So it takes us to Daniel 7.
Pane bear, pane lion, pane leopard. Saka inotisvitsa kuna Daniel 7.
What's the last thing you said it takes us to?
Daniel 7.
Okay.
Saka rinotiendesa kuna Daniel 7.
Good. Anyone else?
Pane mumwe here?
Why is this the king of the north?
Sei iyi iri king of the north.
Tyler.
Tyler.
This is the 5th kingdom of Bible prophecy, and it is the kingdom that is solely ruling the world.
Iyi kingdom 85 yeBible prophecy. Ndiyo kingdom iri kutonga nyika yese iri 1.
Ruling the world.
I'm just writing what Christina said. And you're saying it's the 5th?
It's the 5th kingdom of Bible prophecy.
ati kingdom yechi-5
and
yeBible
it is
prophecy
solely ruling the world,
iri kutonga nyika yese
solely
iri
ruling
one,
it by itself.
ichitonga iri one.
Okay. Yeah. How do you know it's the fifth kingdom?
It's standing on the edge of the sea.
Unoziva sei kuti
Okay, so
kingdom zvikanzi iri
The
kumira
transition from sea to land.
you're going to break it down into a time period. Okay.
yakamira pamahombekombe enyanza chichizoshanduka kupinda mune
Who
chisystem.
said no?
Ndiani ati kwete?
Why is it not?
Sei isiri?
Why is this not the king of the north?
Sei
Because
isiri
I
king
was
of the
reading
north?
13:11.
Nokuti ndandichiverenga 13:11.
I hit two number ones.
We shouldn't laugh. It's easily done.
So I agree that it is.
So in verse 1,
It is
Averenga
the
vhesi
king of the
11
north.
akakanganisa kunzwisisa saka azoona kuti vhesi 1
so
iking of
we
the
only
north.
actually had one no,
Saka tatine kwete imwe chete
which is now a yes.
yava yes.
So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, around 6 people that said they didn't know.
Vanhu vanokwana kuita 6 vati havazivi.
Francisca?
Francisca.
After reading Revelation 13, it all points to the king of the north from what I
Kuverenga Revelation 13
from what I can
kunonongedzera
read.
king of the
From what I
north.
read, it really points to the king of the north.
Pane zvandiri kuverenga hangu inonyatsokunongedzera kuna king of the north.
So we've had one didn't know.
Kwakuine kwete imwe chete.
After Christina took us to Revelation 13, it turned into a yes.
Pataendaswa naChristina kuRevelation 13 yazoshanduka kuita hongu.
So the other people who said they didn't know, are they persuaded yet?
Vamwe vanhu vati havazivi vazogombedzerwa here?
Yeah. Anybody still isn't sure?
Pane asina shuwa nazvo here?
Okay, so we agree then that it's a beast of Bible prophecy.
Saka tinotenda kuti chikara cheBible prophecy.
If you're okay with that.
Kana zvakatinakira.
So now I want to go to Revelation 17.
Toenda isu kuna zvakazarurwa 17.
So we're in verse 3.
Tiri muverse 3.
And we have a beast.
Tine chikara.
So this beast in
Chikara
17,
ichi chemuna 17.
King of the North,
King of the north here.
Andres.
Andreas.
Let's go. We'll do this quickly.
Later first.
Okay. Melissa.
Hata hasivi. Andisa.
Anna. Francisco. That's fine. You, if you're not sure, I'll put question. Why don't you carry on reading? Don't know. Carol. Oh, they're consulting. So we'll give them a bit more time. John? Yes? Val? Tyler? A trap? I never trap people. Maurice? Okay. We never do that. They never do the hundreds. Victor? Really? You'll say yes? That's it? Oh, man. Curtis, we missed Curtis. How did we do that? Did we get you last time? Wow. What was your answer for the last one? What was your answer for Revelation 13, Curtis? Yes. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. And now?
Just the beast. Are you asking about what does the verse say? I don't have it in front of me.
Revelation 17, verse 3. I'll paraphrase a bit. The angel carried John in the spirit into the wilderness.
Revelation 13 ndima ya3 ngirozi yakatakura
John
John kuenda
saw
muwilderness.
a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast.
John akaona mudzimai akagara pachikara chakanga chine ruvara
We'll go with
rwescarlet.
that.
Toitaura izvozvo.
Someone said a beast of Bible prophecy
Umwe munhu ati
is the king
chikara
of the north.
cheBible prophecy ndiyo king of the
I
north.
took them to Revelation 13. It says the beast.
Ndavaendesa kuRevelation 13 ikati chikara.
Everybody said yes.
Munhu wese ati hongu.
I went to 17, verse 3.
Ndaenda kuna 17 ndima ya3.
And I'm only asking about the beast.
Ndiri kungofunza nezvebeast.
And I said, is this the king of the north?
Ndikati uyu ndiye king of the north here.
And everyone said yes.
Munhu wese akati
Except
hongu.
Curtis.
Except a couple of questions.
Sora kwaCurtis.
And I say no.
Curtis ati
I
kwete.
wonder. Oh, the influence here. See? You thought you were unique, Curtis. No.
Saka vanhu vakuchinja vachiteedzera Curtis.
Christy?
Vakuti kwete.
So, but I don't think so, but Francisco thinks it is.
I think it is.
Oh, okay. So yes and a no.
Mumwe ati hongu mumwe akati kwete.
Anyone else want to
Pane
give any
mumwe here?
comment? Okay, all the yes people. Who wants to give us why is this the king of the north? If you said yes.
Vese vati hongu. Tiudzei kuti sei ari king of the north kana wati hongu.
You said you said yes before, yes. Okay, go ahead. So Mary's going to tell us why this is the king of the north.
Chatiudza kuti nemhaka yei uyu ari king of the north.
Because it's the fifth kingdom, and what in chapter 13 we said that's why it was the king of the north.
Kuchapter 13 tati fifth kingdom tati ndosaka iriyo king of the north.
Okay, because in Revelation 13, that was the fifth kingdom.
Nokuti kuRevelation 13 yanga iri fifth kingdom.
This is the fifth kingdom.
Iyi fifth kingdom.
So they must be the same.
Vanofanira kunge vakafanana.
You said?
Izvozvo here.
And Gloria just said
Gloria ati
it's the same beast.
chikara chakangofanana.
Okay. And someone earlier said something about Revelation 12, but we kind of skipped over that.
Pane mumwe ataura nezvaRevelation 12 asi tangoijamba hedu.
Are you okay for me to ask you a question, Samaria?
Samaria ndokubvunza mubvunzo here.
So we're in Revelation 17,
Saka tiri muna Revelation 17
and in verse 1,
ndima yekutanga
it says there's a woman.
inoti pane mudzimai.
You can see that?
Kuzviona here?
And it says water.
Pawapati mvura.
Yep. Now I'm in verse 2,
Verse 2
and it mentions what in verse 2?
inotaura chii?
So we've got kings
Pane madzimambo
and
ne
Inhabitants, just like inhabitants.
but before that,
tisati tasvika ikoko.
Whom? The woman again? Whom the
woman.
kings?
Mudzimai zvakare.
Can everybody see the woman in verse 2?
Munhu wese anoona mudzimai muvhesi 2 here?
Mary can see it. Can you see it? Who can't see the woman in verse 2?
Ndiani asiri kuona mukadzi muvhesi 2?
Okay, everybody can see that.
Munhu wese ari kuzviona.
And then the third thing,
Chechitatu
people, you said.
People. Yeah.
vanhu.
Now we're in verse 3.
Tam verse 3
What can you see here?
tikuonei?
A woman, a beast.
Woman
Mudzimai
and beast.
Chikara.
That's it?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll stop there.
Saka tomira ipapo.
What do you do with these 3 verses, Samaria?
Mavhesi aya matatu tiri kuita sei nawo Samaria?
Oh, you're going to. Should
No,
we
not what I'm
over?
going to do. What would you do if you saw this?
Ukaona izvi unoita sei?
Combine. Well, at least I know the first 2 are the same thing, and probably the third, like they're talking about the same thing, all 3.
So you're going to
Donut.
combine them.
Hanzi tichamabatanidza.
And what's the basis to give you the authority to combine them? What have you seen?
Chinokupa
What have
kuti
you seen that you
umabatanidze
think you can
chii?
combine the verses?
Chii chawaona chaunofunga kuti chinoita kuti mavhesi aya abatane?
The same woman in all 3.
Mudzimai
So,
mumwe chete pane
so
mavhesi
Samaria
ese
has looked at
matatu.
3 verses
Samaria atarisa mavhesi matatu.
and she's made an assumption that the woman is the same woman in each of the verses.
Akaita assumption yekuti mudzimai uyu ndiye mumwe chete mavhesi waya.
Are we okay with that?
Izvi zvakanaka here?
So you may disagree. I'll give you, if you disagree, you can speak in a minute. So
Kana
Samaria,
uchirambirana neni unogona kudisagree.
I've got woman,
Pane
water,
mudzimai mvura,
woman,
mudzimai
king, people,
mambo vanhu,
and woman, beast.
mudzimai vanhu, chikara.
So we've lined the woman up.
Mudzimai tamulaina up.
Now what are you going to do?
Saka woita sei?
I guess I will line the kings up with the beast, but I feel like the water could be people.
Okay, so Samaria wants to, so she's finished now. She's got woman,
Samaria apedza ane mukadzi,
king,
madzimambo,
beast,
chikara,
water, and people.
mvura nevanhu.
Have I got that correct?
Izvi zviri
According to what you
correct here?
said? So this is how Samaria's done 1, 2, and 3.
Samaria ndo zvainazvo 1, 2 ne3.
Yes?
Ndizvozvo.
Okay. Does anybody want to add to that or comment or disagree?
Anoda kuedha here kana kukomenta kana kudisagree?
So I'm going to say she's used standard methodology. I can say it that way.
Angoshandisa standard methodology.
It's built upon an assumption that it's the same woman.
Assumption ndeyekuti mudzimai mumwe chete iyeye.
As soon as you do that,
Paunongoita izvozvo,
everything else falls into place.
zvinhu zvese zvinobva zvaenda panzvimbo.
And she said one conditional point,
Ataura imwe point iri conditional.
because we haven't studied it in depth. She thinks that water is people.
Anofunga kuti mvura vanhu.
Because you could have put water under the king beast one.
Nekuti waizoisa mvura pasi peking kana beast apa.
Okay, Christina?
Christina.
Before you give your comment, just tell us if you disagree with what she's saying, and then tell us what you disagree about.
Unogona kundudza kuti unorambirana nezvataura here wondudza kuti chii chauri kurambirana nacho.
I disagree a little bit.
Ndinorambirana zvishoma.
How I see it.
Zvandinozviona nazvo.
The woman is sitting on water.
Mudzimai akagara
And the
pamvura.
woman is sitting on beast.
Mudzimai akagara pachikara.
And the woman is sitting on mountains.
Mudzimai akagara pamakomo.
Have I missed mountains in verses 1, 2, and 3?
Muvhesi 1, 2 ne3 ndarasikirwa nemountains here.
You can't do later on yet.
Hatisati tasvika ikoko, hakukwanisi kuita izvozvo.
Do verses 1 to 3 for us. Tell
Ita
us what
verse
that
1
looks like.
kusvika 3.
It doesn't say that the woman is sitting on the kings.
Hazvitauri kuti mudzimai akagara pamadzimambo.
We know it doesn't say that.
Toziva kuti hazvitauri izvozvo.
So tell me how you would do 1, 2, and 3. If they're separate, you
1, 2 ne3
you do that as well. Is it the same woman?
Mudzimai mumwe chete
No.
here.
Okay. So tell us, we've got the same woman, and then we've got 4 symbols. Water, king, beast, and people.
Saka tine mudzimai mumwe chete nemasymbols 4. Mvura, beast, makings.
The king becomes, the head becomes one with the beast.
What I'm asking is
zvandokubvunza ndezvekuti
is water, king, beast, and people 4 separate things or not?
Water, kings, beast
No.
nepeople zvinhu 4 zvakasiyana here kana kuti kwete? Yati kwete.
They're not separate?
Hazvina kusiyana.
Start again, Karen.
So you have 2 entities here. You
Saka
have
pane
the woman
ma-entity
and the
maviri
beast.
pana. Kune mudzimai nechikara.
I always keep missing the last bit because they overlap. So I've got, tell me if I can combine any of them.
Ndiudza kuti ndinogona kuzvisanganisa here izvi.
The water and the beast.
Mvura nechikara.
So you've got water is the beast.
Saka une kuti mvura ndicho chikara.
Yes.
And kings and people are separate.
Makings nevanhu
Water is
zviri
people.
separate.
We have to wait.
Mvura ndo vanhu.
So water is people and nations and multitudes.
Saka mvura vanhu, ma-nations ndo ma-multitudes.
You said water is beast.
Ewati mvura chikara.
So should I put people underneath here?
Sandoisa vanhu pasi apa here.
So water, beast, and people are the same thing.
Saka mvura, chikara nevanhu chinhu
And then you've got king
chakafanana.
separate.
Wozoita kings iri separate.
By the king.
Okay. So this is 1 to 3.
Saka iyo ndiyo 1 to 3.
This was Samaria, the
Uyu
first one.
Samaria atanga.
And the second one is Christina.
Wechitundi Christina.
And you can see that they're quite different.
Unoona kuti zvakasiyana.
So you want to take us to verse 9.
Sauda kutoendesa kuvhesi 9.
The woman sits on 7 mountains.
Mudzimai anogara pamamountain 7.
And what are the mountains?
Mamountain aya
The
chii?
7 mountains are 7 kings.
Mamountain 7 madzimambo 7.
So the mountains are kings.
Saka mamountains ndo makings.
And the kings of verse 9
Makings evhesi 9
are different to the kings of verse 2.
vakasiyana here nemakings evhesi 2.
They should be the same.
Vanofana kunge vakafanana.
So you looked at the word sit,
Iwe watarisa vara rekuti kugara.
sits on waters,
Vakagara pamvura,
sits on beast,
vakagara pachikara.
and then you're going to put mountain here because sits on mountains.
Ukati mountain.
But then you said mountain is king.
Wasiti mountain, making.
So can I put kings underneath?
Sandoisa madzimambo pazasi here.
So you're similar to Samaria now.
Saka wafanana naSamaria izvezvi.
All that she's done is that she's taken water and people and made them separate.
Zvaangoita atora mvura nevanhu akazviseparata.
Because in verse 2,
Nekuti muvhesi 2
it says the kings and the woman are doing something
zvinonzi madzimambo nemudzimai vari kuita chimwe
and
chinhu.
they have done something to the people.
Vane zvinhu zvavaita kuvanhu
Or she's done something to the people.
kana kuti pane zvavaita kuvanhu.
So we're quite similar.
Saka makafanana.
Anybody else want to comment? So one last question, Christina. How many kings are there?
Pane
8.
ane comment here? Pane makings mangani?
So you said 7 in verse
Hanzi
9.
8. Tazonge wati 7.
In verse 3
9.
is 7.
Verse 3 hanzi 7.
Now speak.
In
Chitaura.
verse 3 and 9 is 7.
Verse 3 and verse 9 is 7.
Okay. So you said a beast is the king of the north.
Saka wati beast ndi king of the north.
So are the 7 kings the king of the north?
Saka ma 7
Yes.
kings aya ndiye king of the north here. Iye ati hongu.
Yes.
Are the people the king of the north?
Vanhu ndi king of the north here.
It's the king.
Are the waters the king? Are the waters the king of the north?
Mvura I king of the north here.
Part of his country.
But they're not,
Ipati nyika
they're not
yavo.
the king of the north.
But havasiriwo king of the north.
They're led by him.
Vanotungamirirwa naye.
But they're not the king of the north.
Asi havazi king of the north.
The woman,
I don't know how to say this.
Hanzi handisi.
the woman is the woman is the girlfriend of the king of the north,
Mudzimai i-girlfriend ya-king of the north.
but she's not the king of the north.
Asi haasiri king of the north.
The people have been made drunk
Vanhu vadhakiswa.
but they're not the king of the north.
but havasirivo king of the north.
Yeah.
His name, like in the marriage.
Inoita marriage.
The people didn't marry him. Maybe the woman might have.
Vanhu vanambochata naye pamwe, mudzimai maybe pamwe.
It's the woman and the man that are in a relationship, not the people.
Mudzimai nevanhurume ava ndo vari murelationship, kwete vanhu
I'm just reading the verses like you are.
ndingoverenga mavhesi sekuverenga kwauri kuita.
Can we take people out? Because people aren't the king of the north.
Tobvisa vanhu here nokuti vanhu havazi king of the north.
And you said water is people.
Ivo ati mvura vanhu.
Is that right? You paraphrase the Bible verse that said water is people.
Ugona kuparaphrasa bible verse yati mvura vanhu.
It is a long explanation. I cannot do it now.
Itsanangudzo yakareba handigoni kuzviita izvezvi.
It's just that it sounds like you've done this and you've got to the same place that Samaria got to.
Inoita kunge waita izvi ende wangodzokera panzvimbo yakafanana nezvaitwa naSamaria.
Who wants to tell me about this woman?
Ndiani ada kundiudza nezvemudzimai uyu?
I didn't hear what you said. Anything? Who's the woman? What is the woman?
Controlling the kings.
Christina, do you agree that the woman's controlling the beast?
Hanzi anokontrola chikara. Christine unotenderana here kuti
do you agree that the woman's controlling the kings?
makings. Unokutenderana kuti mudzimai ari kukontrola makings here.
Elisa, tell me what it means when you sit on someone's head.
Elisa, ndiudze kuti chinorevei kana ukagarira musoro wemunhu.
You direct where they go.
Hanzi unodirect.
Christina, what do you think it means when you... What does it mean when you sit on someone's head?
Zvinorevei kuti wagarira musoro wemunhu, Christina?
She's not sitting on the head of the beast.
Haana kugara pamusoro webeast.
Who's going to help me with the verse?
Ndiani achandibetsera nevhesi?
She only sits on the kings.
Anongogarira makings.
Did she sit on the kings?
Anogarira makings here?
Did she sit on the kings?
Anogarira makings here?
Did she sit on mountains?
Anogara pamamountain here?
She sits on mountains.
Anogara
Verse
mamountain.
9.
Verse 9.
And mountains are kings.
Mountains, makings.
So she must sit on the kings.
Vanofana kugarira makings.
Sure.
All right.
So we'll go back to Christine. She's going to... Go with your question.
If the king of the north is manosphere,
I didn't get the last bit. 1 second. Gabriella, can you not translate the second bit over which he's speaking? Because I can't hear both of you then. It doesn't make a difference. Because the problem is with every translator then. Go ahead with your question.
So if the king of the north is patriarchy,
Kana king of the north iri patriarchy,
how is the woman controlling the king?
mudzimai ari kucontrola king sei?
I never said. Go ahead. You can translate that. I'm not going to translate it. I never said. I can hear myself. So not now. I never said that the king of the north is patriarchy.
Anamboti king of the north patriarchy.
You said the king of the north is a beast.
Iwe wati king of the north chikara.
So I stuck with that.
Saka tatora izvozvo.
I'm not gone to any other type of modeling.
Handisi kuenda kune imwe model.
But you and I agreed
Iwe neni tatenderana
that the woman sits on mountains,
kuti mudzimai anogara pamakomo.
that mountains are kings,
Mountains makings.
and therefore she must be sitting on kings.
Naizvozvo anofanira kunge akagarira makings.
And she's already sitting on the beast.
Akatogarira chikara.
So you agree that she sits on mountains, but you don't agree that she sits on kings.
Panotenderana kuti anogarira mamountains but hautenderani kuti anogarira makings here.
But you agree that mountains are kings.
Asi wabvuma kuti mamountains makings.
So I think you're stuck in your thinking.
Ndofunga kuti waastuck mukufunga kwako.
So I don't know if I've answered your question.
Saka handisi kuti ndapindura mubvunzo wako here.
Because I can't go to patriarchy.
Nekuti hatikonoenda patriarchy.
Because that would then go to something like, and this is one about manosphere or something like that.
Nekuti zvinozoenda kune yataurwa nealisa yemanosphere kana zvakadaro.
I'll go back to Alyssa then. The woman is what?
Todzokera kune Alisa. Mudzimai chii?
The manosphere. Oh, so in this
Yeah, the manosphere.
I'll go with that. Woman. So it's fine. Woman is manosphere.
Mudzimai in manosphere.
And manosphere is?
Manosphere
patriarchy.
And patriarchy is?
Patriarchy chi?
A cultural belief system.
What is the king of the north?
System. King of the north chi?
What is the king of the north? You said manosphere.
Iwe wati imenosphere.
Now you just said the woman is manosphere.
Iwe wakuti mudzimai imenosphere.
And I said, or what?
Ndikati kana kuti chi?
King of the north.
Kana kuti king of the north.
So you're saying the woman is the king of the north.
Asi wakuti mudzimai, saka wakuti mudzimai king of the north.
Which is consistent with your no.
Zvinova consistent nekwete yako.
So you're not giving any proof of any of this.
Hauna proof yauri kupa pane zvese izvi.
So I'll hold that there.
Ndichazvimisa apa izvi.
We had like 90% of you, more than that, said yes.
90% yenyu yati hongu.
That you've all said that these kings,
Asi mati makings aya.
this beast,
Iri.
the mountains,
Mountains
are the king of the north.
ndo king of the north.
I don't know if you all still agree with that.
Handisi kuti munotenderana nazvo here.
I'm pretty sure the woman's sitting on all of those things.
Ndinoziva kuti mudzimai akagara pazvinhu zvese izvi.
And someone said, the king of the north, what is the king of the north? It's a kingdom that rules the world by itself.
Mumwe munhu ati king of the north umambo hunotonga nyika huri hwega.
Which would mean that the
Zvoreva
beast
izvo
could not be the king of the north, according to, if those definition is correct.
kuti beast haiyaizova king of the north kana definition iyi iri correct.
Samaria, help us out.
Samaria tibatsiro.
Did you hear that? Didn't hear. They can't hear. I switched back to France and it's still, they can't hear. I switched back to France and you're not hearing that. We'll try one more time.
Curtis needs to unmute the mic.
Is your mic muted or unmuted? Can you hear Curtis?
Hello, testing.
Now it is. It's just when he keeps it on and you talk, then there is a echo. So he needs to turn it off and turn it back on when a comment is made.
He's been doing that.
Sometimes it doesn't.
Again. Someone said earlier that the king of the north was the church controlling the state.
Pane amboti king of the north ichurch iri controller state.
I can hear French, more French now.
Do I need to say it again?
No, I heard it. I think
Okay. So I think the issue is whether the issue in Revelation 17
Ndofunga kuti nyaya iri kuna zvakazarurwa 17
is whether just the beast is the king of the north or the beast and the woman is the king of the north.
ndekuti chikara chega here ndiyo king of the north kana kuti chikara chakabatana nemudzimai ndiyo king of the north.
In Revelation 13, there's no woman, so we can say the beast in there is the king of the north as a whole.
Revelation 13 hakuna mudzimai, saka togona kuti chikara chese chiri chese ndicho king of the north.
But in Revelation 17, maybe we're seeing it like being broken apart into church and state, which together make up the king of the north.
Asi kuna Revelation 17 tikuona zvichipatsanurwa kuita church and state, pazvinobatana ndiyo king of the north.
Or culture and state, because you could say culture in place of church.
Togona kuti culture, notogona kuti culture pachinambo chese. Tyler.
Before you give your response, Tyler, let me ask you a couple of questions.
Usati wapa response yako Tyler, ndika ndikuvhunze mubvunzo.
Do you agree with this answer?
Unotenderana nemhinduro iyi here?
It's tricky if I give you a verse like verse 3.
Zviri tricky ndikakupa ndima yakaita kunge verse 3.
And you haven't had a chance to read through the chapter.
Kana usina chance yekuye waverenga chapter.
And now I jump to the last verse.
Ndongojamba kuenda vhesi yekupedzisira.
And I asked Tyler to explain the last verse.
Ndokumbira Tyler kuti atsanangure ndima yekupedzisira.
Yeah, chapter 17, verse 18.
Chapter 17, ndima 18.
I'll ask a couple of questions. Who are the kings in verse 18?
Verse 18, ma-kings aende vapi?
The king spoken of earlier, or do you want more specific?
Mashure. But muda zviri specific.
If you're in your Bibles, look at verse 2 and verse 18.
Kuenda Bible renyika in the verse 2 and verse 18.
Both tell you it's the kings of the earth.
Ese anokudzai kuti madzimambo epano pasi.
So they're the same kings.
Kandiwo
Carry on.
madzimambo iwayo. Kuenderera kumberi.
Was there any more question you had to?
So it's the same kings.
Ndivawo madzimambo iwayo.
And the way verse 2 describes, then it says the woman. Is that the same woman?
Yozoti mudzimai ndiye mudzimai mumwe chete here.
It describes the relationship differently.
Inotsanangura ukama hwacho zvakati siyanei.
So tell me what verse 18 means in relationship to verse 2.
Ndiudze kuti verse 18 tichifananidza neverse 2 zvinorevei.
Verse 18 is clarifying verse 2, what that fornication is.
Verse 18 kujekesa verse 2 kuti fornication ichi.
That's it?
Yeah.
Ndizvo
I mean,
what's the clarification?
Saka chiri kujekeswa chii?
That they, oh, sorry.
With respect to that arrow.
Maererano nearrow iyi.
The question I was going to ask is the same thing that Samaria was mentioning.
Zvandanga ndichazobvunza ndozvimwe zvinhu zvakafanana nezvachitaurwa Samaria.
Can you be the king of the north without a kingdom?
Unogona kuve king of the north usina kingdom here.
Or a king to rule over.
Kana mambo wokutonga.
You want me to answer that?
Yeah, yes.
You need a kingdom.
Unonida a kingdom.
You may not have it right now, but to be a king in any meaningful sense, you need to have a kingdom, yes.
Asi kuti uve king iri meaningful, unofanira kunge uine kingdom.
So this would be a clarification that you need the woman and the king to be the king of the north.
So ndo clarification yekuti unonida mudzimai neking kuti vave king of the north.
Is that a question or a statement?
Mubvunzo here kana kuti kutaura?
I don't know.
Answer
That's what I want to understand.
Ndosaka ndida kunzwisisa.
But if I took the definition that was given with this arrow,
asi ndikatora definition yapiwa nearrow iyi,
then in verse 18,
then verse 18,
it says the woman is reigning over the kings.
iri kuti mudzimai ari kutonga madzimambo aya.
Because in verse 9, she sits on them.
Nekuti verse 9 anovagarira.
I hear what you said.
Sitting and ruling is the same. I mean,
kugara nekutonga zvinhu zvimwe chete.
That's what the imagery tells me.
Ndo zvandiri kuratidzwa nema-images aya.
So if that's the case,
kana iri nyaya yacho,
Samaria and Christina are correct,
Samaria naChristina kana vari correct,
that the kings and the beast are the same thing,
kuti ma-kings ne-beast chinhu chimwe chete,
then you know the beast, by definition, cannot be the king of the north.
Then unozobva waziva kuti beast mukudefine harigoni kunge riri ruking.
Because they're being ruled by a woman.
Nekuti vari kutongwa nemudzimai.
And if this arrow is correct,
kana arrow iri
kingdom that
correct,
rules supremely,
kingdom inotonga zvizere,
then all of you who thought that the beast in Revelation 17 is the king of the north made a mistake.
Saka mese mamuchiti beast i17 Revelation king of the north maita mistake.
And that in fact the beast isn't the king of the north.
Beast haisiriyo king of the north.
But the woman is.
Asi mudzimai ndiye.
So there may be some further explanation that you'd want to refine that to, but at that basic level,
panogona kunge paine tsanangudzo dzanoda kuwedzera, asi palevel iyi iri basic.
When you talk about rulers,
paunotaura nezvevatongi,
it wouldn't be the kings that are the king of the north. It would be the woman that was.
Inenge isiri madzimambo ari king of the north, anenge ari mudzimai.
Go ahead, Tyler. I assume you disagree in some way.
Chitaura Tyler, kana usiri kutenderana.
It may be semantics. But if you had culture, or if you had the woman without a kingdom, she's not the king of the north.
Asina kingdom, then as the king of the north.
Are you happy to leave the people out of the subject? I can hear myself now.
Zvakanaka here tikambosiya vanhu munyaya yatikutaura iyi.
I can still hear myself. Testing. Okay, I'm okay. It's okay now. Okay, so if we leave the kingdom out of it, because I can't see any kingdom, I can see people. And I can see no one's translating. I can't hear a translator.
Ndiri kuona kingdom.
Are you sure it's at their end and not? I can hear her now. Okay, so 15. The waters which thou sawest, where the woman sitteth, are peoples, multitudes, nations, and tongues.
Verse 15. Mvura yawaona apo mudzimai akagara, vanhu, multitudes, nyika.
Is that close enough to kingdoms?
Yakaenzana here nemakingdoms.
Are you trying to identify just that she's ruling over them?
Muri kuzama kuidentify kuti vari kutonga pamusoro pavo here?
No.
Kwete.
I'm just trying to say that they're kingdoms.
Ndiri kungotaura kuti makingdom.
I want to say no.
Ndiri kuti kwete.
What's the nation?
Nation chi.
So I want to identify a kingdom that she's sitting on.
Identify kingdom yaakagarira.
As discrete kingdoms throughout history.
Sema kingdoms are discrete munhoroondo yese.
I don't mind. Is nation the kingdom?
Nation is a kingdom.
It can be is this nation? Is this the primary nation or just a nation?
Primary nation, kana kuti ngori nation.
The word nation is a synonym of kingdom.
Rekuti nation rakafanana here
Sure.
kingdom.
Yeah.
And tongues. Is tongues a synonym for kingdom?
Ndimi rakafanana here nemakingdom.
No. Well, it's that's like a language.
Nanzi language.
A kingdom speaks.
Language inotaurwa nekingdom.
The kingdom of the United States speaks a tongue called American.
Umambo hwe-United States hunotaura ndimi inonzi
Does any other nation speak American
American.
In
Pane
this,
imwe nyika inotaura American
in this planet?
munyika ino?
if you're gonna say it's other than English, then no.
No, no one speaks American
Hapana mumwe munhu anotaura American
except American.
kunze kweAmerican.
I guess it could be. Yeah, you know.
So this woman sits on a kingdom.
Saka mudzimai uyu anogarira kingdom.
You're okay with that statement?
Uri okay nekutaura ikoko here?
So,
people and their yes.
Curtis.
In the discussion about the waters, peoples, and kings,
Mudiscussion ye-waters, peoples, and kings.
were you trying to figure out if the kings are the people, nations in verse 15?
Mamuchida kuzama kunzwa kuti muvhesi 15 vanhu ndo people nema-kings here. Vanhu ndo ma-kings here muvhesi 15.
When I spoke with Tyler or before?
Pandataura naTyler here kana before?
With Tyler? No.
naTyler kwete.
All I wanted to say with Tyler was
Ndaida kutaura naTyler ndezvekuti
is that there are kingdoms in this story.
Mune ma-kingdoms munyaya iyi.
And kingdoms are not kings and they're not a woman.
Ma-kingdoms haazi, ma-kings haazi mudzimai.
That's all.
Okay.
Ndozvega.
I just wanted to make sure we're distinguishing between nation and what's spoken about when we say kings.
Nyachitaona tiri kudistinguisha patiri kuti nation nepatiri kuti kings.
So what I'm seeing is a woman,
Chandiri kuona ndezvekuti pane mudzimai,
kings,
pane
and
ma-kings,
kingdoms.
koita ma-kingdoms.
3 separate entities.
Ma-entity 3 are separate.
And in this story, it's what I see when it speaks about kingdoms is not geography, it's about people.
Munyaya iyi zvandoona paari kutaura nezvema-kingdoms haizi geography, iri kutaura nezvevanhu.
We've run out of time,
Tapererwa nenguva,
but I want to understand, you should want to understand.
ndoda kunzwisisa, mese mufanira kuda kunzwisisawo.
Why so many of us got the
Sei
wrong
vazhinji
answer.
vedu vapa mhinduro iri wrong.
And if you did get the wrong answer,
Kana mawapa wrong answer, musina kupa wrong answer.
if you agree, if you can see the argument or the logic that's been laid out here,
Hauna argument kana logic iri kuleiwa apa.
I have to stop because it's lunch. We're... For you, Curtis.
So could you say explicitly whether the sixth kingdom is the king of the north or not?
Satogona kutaura here explicitly kuti sixth kingdom the king of the north kana kwete.
When you say the sixth kingdom,
how would the sixth kingdom?
The sixth king.
You mean the sixth mountain?
Nkureva mountain ichi 6 here.
Yeah.
It has a big slope. The answer is no. King number 2, was that king ever the king of the north? No. No. These kings were never the king of the north. They could never be the king of the north, ever.
Ma kings aya haanambofira akaita king of the north, havambozofi vakaita king of the north zvachose.
So someone said, Christine said, what about Babylon, Medo-Persia, Greece?
Christine ati ko Babylon, Medo-Persia neGreece.
And Rome.
NeRome.
Pagan Rome.
Pagan Rome.
And the answer, Tyler, is?
Tyler, mindro ndeyekuti chii?
No.
No's not going to cut it. She knows the answer is no. She doesn't know why.
Oh. Because we're not identifying that kingdom, we're identifying a specific relationship.
Hatikuidentify kingdom, tikuidentify specific relationship yayo.
I'm going to stop now, but I'll try to answer your question simply.
Ndichangopindura mubvunzo wako zviri simple.
Christine, what's the name of this king, number 1?
Christine, zita reking number 1 ndiani?
He said Nebuchadnezzar.
Wati Nebuchadnezzar? Ndozvawataura.
What's the name of this woman?
Ko mudzimai uyu ndiani?
Does that answer your question?
Tinopindura mubvunzo wako here?
If that clicked,
zvaklika here?
it helps you to be able to work your way through this.
Zvinokubatsira kuita work your way through izvi.
By the time you get to number 5, this is who? Who's the king of number 5? Europe. Each of us to come in to agreement.